Hi, thank you for listening to Reverse Investment Channel. I'm Chi Yao. Banking Bill Gross addresses the Fed's market manipulation time and time again, saying the policies Yellen has pushed have deferred long-term pain for the benefit of short-term gain. Unquote. Years of low interest rates and currency printings have merely inflated asset prices while harming the economy. Gross said Yellen and other global central bankers, quote, all have mastered the art of market manipulation. And no, that's not an unkind accusation. It's one in fact that Mrs. Yellen and other central bankers would plead guilty to over a cocktail at Jackson Hole or any other get-together of PhD economists who have lost their way, unquote, and further pointed out the negative yielding bonds are not assets, but rather liabilities. Extremely low interest rate and massive amount of fiat currency printing. Central banks' all-in policy is the only bull case for the market. Their loose monetary policy directly nurtures asset bubble. They lower the cost of speculation to create phony demand through interest rate manipulation. They also offer incentives to speculate with inflation. The monetary policy is driving up the business entry costs. The inflation in asset prices makes speculation on monetary policy more lucrative than production of the real goods. The price to compete is so high that it is impossible to set up a profitable factory. Turns out our economy has zero big private projects or mega factory for more than 10 years. Instead, all projects are one way or another receiving subsidies from the public. Make our life more and more depend on crony capitalism and dictated around controlled economy. If the economy is a pizza, we don't have anyone making bigger and better pizza. The only thing left is how the pizza gets sliced. And the government is very skillful in terms of cooking the book, but nothing can hide the truth. The middle class is very uncertain about their future. That is why our corporate revenues and owners' cash flow are trading down quarters after quarters, even before the adjustment of inflation. This is not the only case. Policymakers has prepared us laws to manipulate the market. A law forces retirement funds and money market funds to invest in treasuries. And money market funds can impose redemption restrictions just like hedge funds. These laws were to sneak into private funds for a reason, to secretly prop up the market and enrich the certain special interest groups in the process, unjustified by the risks. The low return props withdrawal of the sovereign bonds by foreign entities must be replaced by something. The policymakers choose the law enforcement upon its citizens, forcing its citizens unknowingly and involuntarily attain the asset bubble created by policymakers. They are too afraid and ignorant to say their solution is default, and they have yet to offer any solution rather than inflation. However, inflation is another form of default, where the value of fiat currencies is lost by the action of government and central bank. Despite of the weaker economy, the market is flooded with cheap currencies. It only shows how worthless our fiat currency is. In fact, the U.S. national debt has increased 1.6 trillion during the past 12 months. The total debt has reached unprecedented level of 66.6 trillion. The broken economy and the overextended expansionary monetary policy sufficiently demonstrate, together with governments, central bankers have truly mastered the market manipulation. To wrap it up, the natural balance will always be reinstalled by releasing the energy of imbalance. Deferring the effect will only make the result so much worse. By neglecting the chance of default and the actual inflation, we have built ourselves the worst outcome. The only solution is to resort to free market and sound money. Thank you for listening to Reverse Investment Channel. This is Chi Yao, signing out for now.